Where are these missing YouTubers today?
From Fearless getting caught playing Fortnite years after disappearing from YouTube, to a gaming legend who completely vanished from the internet after his health collapsed. My name's Ryan, and here are the most mysterious YouTuber disappearances and where they are today, starting with the OG YouTuber Ryan Higa, who suddenly stopped making videos. Together with his best friend Sean Fujiyoshi and their hilarious skits, their channel Niga Higa was the first to surpass 3 million subscribers, and it held the title of the
I think it's mainly because they just got sick of making content, or like they end up doing like a bad type of like prank video and end up going to jail. But then that would have been all over the news. So I feel like they just like stopped, like after a while they stopped like doing it. They just weren't enjoying it anymore, and they decided to probably just live their life out normally, just because they just got sick of posting stuff like this. I feel like a lot of these ones will be like that, where either they do it until they get sick of it and quit, or they do it until like they just get enough money to quit. That's what I think happened to Sunny V2. Like he was like someone a lot of people, like a lot of React YouTubers watch, because he's just one of those documentary type of YouTubers. I honestly think he did it long enough for where he could retire, and then he retired. Honestly, you gotta kind of respect it.
most subscribed channel for 677
I think I just got sick of
consecutive
it.
days between 2009 and 2011, but success came with a price that wouldn't be clear until years later. The first crack in the Niga Higa empire came on September 2nd, 2018, when his longtime friend Sean announced he was leaving to pursue his engineering career. Many fans consider Sean's exit the pivotal moment when everything started falling apart. Following Sean's departure, Ryan's upload frequency dropped dramatically, and in January 2019, he posted a video titled "If I Quit YouTube," revealing the internal struggles that were destroying his passion for the platform.
For the past year, I really have been considering quitting YouTube. Let me just be real for a second. It just wasn't having fun making YouTube videos anymore.
The algorithm had begun punishing creators who didn't follow YouTube trends, and Ryan noticed significant drops in views and increases in dislikes whenever he uploaded content he genuinely wanted to make. Then, around 2019 to 2020, several women came forward with screenshots and accusations of sexual assault against Paco, a newer member who had filled Sean's former roles. And this led to Ryan's production company, RHPC, being suspended indefinitely, leaving Ryan without his creative team. And the pandemic delivered the final blow.
Oof, yeah, that's kind of like just a full bang of just like shutting him out, basically. First off, his friend quit because he wanted to like pursue his dream in engineering. Most common way I feel like a lot of these people would have quit. Then after that, he hired someone new and got the SA like accusations, lost his team. Then basically COVID happened. It's just like a lot of punches in the face. Plus, he just didn't like posting videos anymore. All the videos he wanted to post didn't end up doing well, so he was kind of forced to post videos he didn't like. So I feel like this is very common for a lot of older YouTubers, that like YouTuber channels that's been out since like almost the beginning of YouTube, like Smosh, basically.
As COVID-19 restrictions made group filming impossible, with Ryan's last YouTube video titled "New COVID-19 Study Confirms Beating Up Asians Does Not Prevent Coronavirus." But rather than disappearing entirely, Ryan made a pivot that surprised everyone. In April 2020, he transitioned to Twitch streaming, and as of August 2025, Ryan has built a successful Twitch presence with over 848,000 followers, averaging 886 viewers, with peaks over 2,800, and having...
Like, I'm pretty sure, I don't know how Twitch revenue works and stuff like that, but I've heard like a streamer say, if you make like 200 views every stream, like you always get 200, like your average views is 200, you can technically make that a job. Which I don't know the basically statistics on how much Twitch pays and donations and all that, which I don't think it is. I think if you make like 500-600, it could be a full-time job. I don't know about 200 though. But then again, I don't know how Twitch revenue system works too often.
Streamed 212 hours in August alone.
I think I feel like the people that do get 200 views, it's like their side job, if that makes sense. Instead of people getting 2 jobs, it's their main job and just a bit of Twitch streaming. But some people stream for like 4 hours. Like a lot of the 200 view people stream for like 4 or 5 hours. So I'm not even sure, man.
Is now a successful Twitch streamer with over 800,000 followers. Our next missing creator chose a completely opposite path. For over a decade, Jen had been one of the platform's most beloved creators, known for her authentic, unfiltered personality and wholesome content featuring her 4 dogs with over 19 million subscribers. But in June 2020, several of Jenna's old videos from 2011 to 2012 resurfaced, one in which she had done blackface to impersonate rapper Nicki Minaj, another featuring a rap song with a joke about Asians, and another video in which she slammed women who slept around. So on June 25th, 2020, Jenna uploaded what would become her final video, addressing each controversial piece of content specifically, taking full accountability without making excuses.
She did a good idea, but I feel like a lot of the time it's better to ignore it. Like, the allegations, it's depending how bad the allegations were and stuff like that. If it was just like minor, it was just always there and always going to be. I feel like just ignoring it was fine, but or deleting those videos would work. Apology video would also work, but I'm guessing she got flamed for doing apology video, which makes no sense. Someone posting apology video and you're just gonna flame them for it. It's kind of iffy. But then annoying YouTube, a lot of people might have started flaming.
That it was not my intention to do blackface. All that matters is that people were offended and it hurt them. And for that, I am so unbelievably sorry.
And like, a lot of people need to chill out. It was years ago. It wasn't like maybe a year ago. It was probably like maybe 7 to 8 years ago. You really gonna bring up dirt from when she was probably a teenager? Like, it's basically someone bringing up dirt from when you're like 16. You want to say some whack shit, man.
Then came the announcement that left millions of fans devastated.
I just can't exist on this channel. So, I think I'm
Damn.
just gonna move on from this channel for now.
True to her word, Jenna has completely disappeared online since 2020. The only glimpses into her personal life came through her longtime partner Julian Solomita, whom she married in November 2022 in a private ceremony. In February 2025, Jenna was photographed for the first time in nearly 5 years during a walk near their $3.8 million Sherman Oaks home, showing her with dark blonde hair, a stark contrast to the colorful style she was known for online. By the way, if you're enjoying these videos and want to support the channel,
who do I think will have the weirdest? What's his name? I forgot that one Fortnite YouTuber. Is Fearless. He kind of fell off. I think it's the same as the other one. He kind of got sick of posting Fortnite content, so he stopped posting and just lived his life. And with Sunny V2, he probably just got enough money to quit.
I recently opened my membership. In it, you'll get early access to videos, I'll reply to your comments, and the next YouTubers have gone back to regular life after one of their adventures ended unexpectedly. Joe and Garrett Mack weren't just YouTubers. They were a father-son adventure team with over 200,000 subscribers who documented their motorcycle trips across America's most remote locations. But in May 2016, everything changed when they stumbled upon a lesser-known entrance to the world's most secretive military base, Area 51. And unlike other gates, this one had a chilling warning sign they'd never seen before.
Deadly force authorized. Because we've gone to every other gate, and this is the only one that I've seen that says use of deadly force authorized.
The video exploded with millions of views, more than any other content.
Yeah, like I know a lot of times it's like trespassers will go to jail and that stuff. Trespassers will be shot on sight. That's kind of weird. Like, even I have to say it's kind of interesting there. Like,
they'd ever posted. Their audience wanted more Area 51 content.
Oh no.
And despite the ominous warning, Joe and Garrett's sense of adventure got the better of them. They kept returning to the area, each time pushing deeper into restricted territory.
That's just a bad idea. Like, what some people do for fame is like insane. Like, if there's a sign that says you'll probably they'll use deadly force if they catch you doing this. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not going into that land one bit. Like, I like my life. I feel like it's just fame and stupidity, I'd say. Like, I'm not trying to be rude, but, like, it is pretty stupid that if you'll continue to do that after that sign appears, like...
However, September 2016 would be their final trip.
Did they go to jail or something?
Armed guards were waiting for them.
Hands up. Put your fucking hands up. I'm not going to tell you again. Turn around.
After being searched and threatened with arrest, Joe and Garrett were released with a stern warning.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry for the hassle, guys. We're just travelers. My bad.
But as they rode away in their motorcycles, something was chasing them.
Killer dudes are chasing us. Put us in Area 51 jail.
Fortunately, they managed to escape and the video ended with them catching their breath. But the mood had quickly shifted from adventure to genuine fear, and then Mac Adventures went completely silent. For 3 years, fans had no idea what had happened to Joe and Garrett, and conspiracy
Did they get like a cease and desist letter that they can't post on this YouTube anymore or something like that? Like, it wouldn't surprise me since he posted a lot of Area 51 content, so it wouldn't surprise me if he's just not able to post anymore.
theories exploded across the internet. Some believed the government had silenced them, while others speculated they'd been arrested, or worse. Then in 2019, Garrett finally broke his silence in a video titled "The Pops and I Are Alive," explaining their disappearance.
The main reason why we stopped YouTube, everything was corrupted. And so we lost it all. And so that was the end of Mac Adventures.
So like, did the YouTube file get corrupted? Like, the whole YouTube channel got corrupted? But that kind of makes no sense. Like, he's big enough where he can just make a new channel saying what's happened and add himself into it, and you'll gain a decent amount of his audience back.
Because we didn't have the money to go do more trips.
Oh,
We didn't
okay.
have the footage to make money off our previous trips.
Fans were relieved, saying, "Glad you are both okay. Hope nothing bad really did happen and you can continue your lives in peace and happiness. I really appreciate you taking the time and effort to be
But
real."
it kind of makes no sense. So, like, even if they just did a normal bike, like a bike trail thing, like them just going around a bike trail, would have still given them enough money to post. Like, you don't have to post the best content. Like, you got to post a minute video to get the money to do what he used to do again. Like, it just doesn't really make sense. I feel like he got a cease and desist letter about not posting on that channel anymore.
With us. I would love to see another video like this with your pops. But after that, they vanished again, and it's been 5 years since they made a YouTube video. The complete silence has fueled wild theories about what really happened to Joe and Garrett, with fans guessing things like FBI probably showed up at their house, arrested them, had a federal judge revoke their motorcycle license, and forced them to sign a non-disclosure agreement under threat of federal prison time, probably even staked out their house for a while to give them a good spooking. Or dude got traumatized pretty good. Wouldn't surprise me if they wiped his memory with electroshock therapy. But others think it's much more simple. I feel like everyone is overthinking it. What I think happened is after a bit of time, he got bored of YouTube and wanted.
I think it's more he just got told not to post on that channel anymore. I don't know how it works. I don't know if they can do it. But I feel like that's the most likely outcome because being bored of YouTube definitely could be it. Because technically, he could have just made a new YT channel. So it's either he got banned for posting on YT, or he just got bored and didn't really like the content he was doing. Because like that excuse with money is kind of iffy because he could have posted like a normal trail video and then that would have gotten enough money to do what he used to do.
To make a final video so we would not be forgotten, and he felt like he couldn't keep up with the YouTube changing, so he left. While Joe and Garrett are living quiet lives away from YouTube, the next creator successfully returned after years of controversy.
Really?
Rahat Hussein, aka Magic of Rahat, had built a channel with nearly 7 million subscribers dedicated to wholesome pranks and magic tricks that brought joy to millions of viewers.
Yeah.
His most popular video, where he appeared to walk on water.
Oh, so it's almost like Zach King type of content. Yeah, that would still do good nowadays. Like if you posted walking on water pranks, sure, it's like really overdone now and a lot of YouTubers do it. He still would do well to this day.
Pulled over 94 million views.
Yeah.
And his wholesome approach to content creation resonated deeply with audiences around the world. I love how this prank doesn't hurt anyone and is just funny in a good way. This is a great kind of prank. It's not based on humiliating anyone, but only on making them question their assumptions about reality. But on March 4th, 2014, that same kind of prank would change his life forever. In this prank, Rahat approached Eric, a homeless man, and gave him what appeared to be a regular lottery ticket.
Listen, man, I don't really have any money.
Yeah, I can see how it's probably a fake lottery ticket, and he gives it to him, and else is all happy, and then he tells him it's fake, and then walks off. Yeah, that would do some bad on the internet. It makes sense why he got cancelled for doing this, but then again, I've seen worse, man. Jack Doherty does way worse shit. If he just gave him some money, like if he came back and actually gave him like $500, I would say that's fair.
To give you, but I do have this winning lottery ticket. I don't really know how much I won. I can give this to you.
But this wasn't just any ticket. Rahat had secretly rigged it to be a winner worth $1,000.
Oh my god. Guess what? I won $1,000.
$1,000?
Viewers were so moved by Eric's story that they began donating money to help him get back on his feet. They managed to raise over $44,000 for Eric and bought him a new home.
Yeah, that sounds good.
This is your house. No. This is not my house, this is yours.
How did he get cancelled for this? Did he like lie to his audience or sell their house or something like that? But this is like wholesome as fuck. I thought he was doing a fake lottery ticket.
Explained that the donated money would cover rent, clothing, food, and the rest would be placed in a joint bank account that Eric could access anytime. And the community was thrilled to see their donations making such a tangible difference.
Yeah, 1 year, he could, like, with the homeless guy, for 1 year, he could actually get a job. Like, I'm not trying to be, like, get a job type of person, but, like, he could actually get on his feet because he has running water, utilities, he can buy himself clothes. He'll be able to apply for a job and probably get a job to get his life back on track. Like, honestly, it's like almost Mr. Beast type of shit.
You're really a good man. All people should care about others.
I'm guessing he took all the 20 grand in other bank account. But like, other than that, how he's gonna get cancelled for this? Even if he does some controversial thing in the video, him donate or him giving that homeless person a house is gonna outmatch a minor like offense he did.
Others just like you. From someone in the YouTube community, it is an honor to see you using your YouTube channel like this. I cried watching this and the lottery video. You're not only an awesome prankster, but you are an awesome human being. The partnership seemed to flourish, and Eric even appeared in another video helping a homeless man himself, using $1,000 of his own money to rent someone a hotel room for a month. Viewers were amazed by his generosity and encouraged him to start his own channel.
Yeah.
Eric, you should make a channel and help other people too. You've touched everyone's heart. And for a while, things appeared perfect. However, 4 years later, everything exploded. In February 2018, a video was posted containing a new interview of Eric, who claimed that he had not received any of the money raised from the fundraiser, only stayed in the house for 2 months rather than a year, and sometime after Eric left, the house was sold for $61,000. The accusation sent shockwaves through the YouTube community, as fans who had donated their hard-earned money felt betrayed. With his reputation crumbling and demands for answers flooding his social media.
Yeah, that would get him cancelled. If he did do that, though, that's a valid cancel, honestly.
Rahat responded on June 5th, 2018, in a since-deleted Twitter post stating that the money was indeed transferred to Eric and that he would provide bank statements to prove his innocence. But that proof never materialized, and around April 2018, Magic of Rahat simply vanished from the internet. For 2 years, the mystery festered, and YouTube investigators and drama channels picked apart the story with videos like the YouTuber who disappeared after getting a homeless man a house, Magic of Rahat, with most concluding that Rahat had indeed committed charity fraud. But in August 2020, everything changed when a YouTuber, J Law, released a comprehensive documentary investigating the entire situation. By interviewing Rahat's friend and cameraman Trey, a completely different picture was painted of what happened behind the scenes.
From my understanding is that Eric was being very harassing to Rahat, asking him for more and more money of that pot. And Rahat eventually got tired of it and relinquished the entire account to Eric.
Trey defended his friend's character, stating he genuinely didn't.
This is difficult, man. There's like no real proof on what's happening and what's not. It's just like his word against his.
Rahat would steal the money.
Rahat is a great guy. Rahat didn't need to steal $43,000 from this Eric guy. Rahat was making good money. We were doing partnerships with brands for people to think that he needed that $43,000.
Like if you get like 50,000 views of video and you post 3 times a week, that is job money. And he is getting millions and probably posts once a week. He's 100% getting very good job money. Why would he want to steal 50 grand, which will completely ruin his reputation and basically ruin his job? Like, it just doesn't really make any sense.
They're completely out of their minds, I should say.
The documentary gave Rahat something he hadn't had in years, a fighting chance. And on October 19, 2020, Rahat broke his 2-year silence with a video, Magic of Rahat Returns. In this video, he shared his side of the story.
I would get a phone call from Eric every single morning, almost 8 o'clock on the dot, asking me for money. And he would get pretty aggressive with me over the phone, even in person.
Really?
Yelling at me, cursing me out.
And thanked J Law and Trey directly for the documentary.
Jay and Trey, I want to say, probably saved my life. If it wasn't for that documentary, I don't know what would happen to me.
And the response from his community was overwhelmingly supportive. It's so sad seeing someone willing to help and then get betrayed like this. Hate to see yet another instance of how false rumors can ruin someone's career.
That happens a lot in YouTube though. Like with Mr. Beast, a lot of the allegations he get is kind of stupid. Like some of the time it's pretty valid what he gets, but like a lot of the time people dig up shit from him, which is so minor, and start like a full controversy. And then they're forgetting he donates more than they do. He does more help than they're like Mr. Beast does more help to the world than the person's complaining whole generation did. Like it's almost impossible to cancel Mr. Beast because he does so much good, and the minor bad he does is just so middle. It's just not even worth starting about a lot of the time. People just love to dig up shit because it's views. Views equals money, and they want to get more views, so it makes them more famous. Just how YouTube is.
Keep forward. Today, while the full truth may never be known, Rahat has successfully returned to YouTube and rebuilt much of his reputation, and the community that once turned against him has forgiven him, choosing to focus on the positive impact his content brings rather than the controversy from his past. However, Rahat stopped uploading videos again on January 13, 2024, and hasn't posted anything new in over a year. His last tweet, responding to a fan asking when he'll upload again, simply said, hoping one day, just trying to think of a unique idea. And after that, Rahat has...
So I'm more thinking he just got bored of making videos and decided to retire. A lot of YouTubers retire by 30, if you didn't know. Twitch streamers, YouTubers, as soon as they have a kid, they usually retire, so it's not surprising. He's probably like around this. I'm not too sure how old he was, but he's probably close to 30 or late, like mid to late 20s. So it's not surprising he would quit after many years of YouTube. He made enough money to retire.
Again gone silent online. While Rahat disappeared from YouTube again after a brief return, our next creator did the opposite. Marina Joyce was once YouTube's sweetheart, a bubbly British beauty vlogger whose makeup tutorials and fashion content attracted millions of subscribers. Her energetic personality and genuine enthusiasm for helping her audience look and feel beautiful made her one of the platform's most beloved creators. Marina Joyce videos always capture such positivity and joy. You are one of the rare people that I don't miss all of your videos. But in July 2016, everything changed when Marina posted what seemed like a routine sponsored video, except nothing about it felt routine. She was not blinking, unnatural, and seemed to keep looking away from the camera for guidance, and at one point, a person's hand was visible and seemed to coach her on where to stand. Fans were also certain that they heard Joyce whisper, "Help me." I heard it and got chills. I get bad vibes and a bad feeling when thinking about this situation.
That's so weird, man. If you can, she might be doing it for clout. That's the problem. Like, with YouTubers and start posting these type of videos, it could 100% be real, but like I feel like a lot of the times it's just for clout chasing. You go on TikTok and there's a ton of people just doing shit like that. It's so like hard to believe, man. With the internet, people just do whatever they want. That's the problem.
I don't like what's going on, and something is definitely wrong. The hashtag Save Marina Joyce began trending worldwide as millions of fans became convinced their favorite creator was in immediate danger. Fans came up with theories ranging from kidnapping to abuse to being held hostage for views, but nevertheless, the channel continued posting like nothing was wrong. Then, on July 31, 2019, 3 years after the conspiracy conspiracy theories had run their course, Marina Joyce actually went missing.
Really?
Her mother contacted police when Marina failed to return home and stopped responding to all communication. Unfortunately, after a few days, Marina was found safe and well, and her boyfriend later posted on Instagram confirming her welfare. But the truth wouldn't emerge until 2022, when Marina finally felt ready to share what had really been happening behind the scenes all of those years.
Oh shit.
So the reason why in my videos I was so weird and laggy and like not well, one of the reasons was I actually was going to parties, and eventually like going to these parties just really brought me down and led me down a really dark path.
She also talked about her health problems.
I actually was going through MS. So if you don't know what MS is, it's multiple sclerosis, and it's a condition where your body will eventually die. It's kind of like cancer, but like, yeah, it's not as bad. But what it is, because it actually disables your body, like, I went blind in my left eye completely.
Today, Marina continues to upload regularly, focusing on
Okay.
sustainable lifestyle choices and mental health awareness. While Marina is now making lifestyle and wellness content, YouTube's documentary king just
Yeah.
vanished without explanation.
He
When
vanished pretty recently as well. It's only been like maybe 8 months since he stopped posting. So I really think he just made enough money to quit.
Thinking about YouTube drama analysis and creator documentaries, one name dominates the conversation: SunnyV2. With 4.4 million subscribers and years of consistent Thursday uploads, he basically popularized an entire genre of creator downfall documentaries by himself.
Yeah.
But then something strange happened. On March 20th, 2025, SunnyV2 uploaded what would become his final video: how microtransactions destroyed Plants vs. Zombies. Nothing about this video felt like a goodbye. To viewers, it was just another regular Thursday upload. And that's exactly what made his disappearance so unsettling, because unlike other smaller creators,
Yeah, he just like he didn't do any post about thinking about quitting. No like subtle post like months ago talking about what he wants to do. He just fell off. Like he just stopped posting. That's why I think he just got sick of YouTube, had enough money to retire. Even though he should have technically, if that was the case, he should have made announcements to his posts, which you can do about it, but he just kind of just dropped off.
who announced their departure, SunnyV2 simply just vanished. No community posts, no tweets, no explanation whatsoever, and for a creator of his size with such an active community, the radio silence immediately raised red flags. Initially, fans discussed the video normally, but as weeks turned into months, every single comment section transformed into a full-scale search party. Man, I miss SunnyV2 so much. Hope you're okay, man. Where the hell is Sunny? When we needed him the most, he vanished. The theories started flying almost immediately, and the first major theory emerged when eagle-eyed fans noticed something crucial: his community posts were gone. And on Reddit, users began connecting the dots. The post feature only goes away when a channel has violated multiple guidelines, and it's likely that he's been fully demonetized. Considering he never did sponsors or anything, Sunny's primary source of revenue was from views alone. Therefore, this is probably what's causing his temporary or permanent inactivity. The second theory, and probably the most realistic one, pointed to complete burnout. When you consider that SunnyV2 has been posting every single Thursday for years without missing a single.
And these type of videos takes a lot of time, but the problem is he probably edits his own video. Like with a lot of big YouTubers, definitely React YouTubers, you'll see it a lot. They don't edit their own videos a lot of the time because a lot of React YouTubers are also streamers, which stream 5 hours each day. They usually have editors and thumbnail people and managers, so they can usually pretty upload without getting burnout. That's other than stream burnout, obviously, but like he's probably been editing these videos himself, and these probably take majority of his week to make, like 5 hours every day. So it's burnout, or I think he just got enough money to quit.
Upload, the pressure becomes clear. Each video required an estimated 40 plus hours of editing, plus extensive research diving through old tweets, Reddit threads, and YouTube comments. And the pressure wasn't just about the workload, it was also about public perception. Because when SunnyV2 made his controversial video about Chris Tyson, titled "How Will the Chris Tyson Situation Impact Mr. Beast?", the internet was not having it. Unsubbed after watching that video, I don't support transphobia. It's obvious AF that he don't care about morals and shit. He just wants views. The video was slammed as transphobic, earning over 150,000 dislikes, and even though his predictions eventually proved accurate, the experience showed how quickly public opinion could turn against him. But perhaps the most likely
It's not how he basically got it exactly right, though. That's kind of insane, though. Like, he predicted it and it exactly happened. Like, what?
Is the simplest one. He just retired, basically made his money, wasn't having fun anymore, and
Yeah.
is just given up for now. Currently, Sunny V2 remains complete.
He might come back in a couple of years, but if it's probably his burnout, he's probably going to come back years later or never come back at all because, well, he's made enough. He gets millions. If he posts like 4 times, 5 times a month and he gets millions of views, that is like a lot of money. I don't know. I'm not monetized and I don't know basically how he makes his money or how much he makes off it, but I'm guessing for millions, he 100% could retire by now.
Completely silent. His channel sits untouched, still pulling millions of views on existing content, but with no signs of life from the creator himself. Similar to Sunny V2's total radio silence, Fortnite's biggest star also went silent at his peak and hasn't come back since then. At his peak, Fearless was YouTube's undisputed Fortnite king, pulling in millions of views with his incredible gameplay and hilarious commentary, and with over 10 million subscribers hanging on his every upload, he seemed unstoppable. But as time passed, his uploads became more and more infrequent until he stopped posting in.
I think he did end up talking about it here and there. I watched a couple other videos about Fearless before. I'm pretty sure it's because he couldn't make the content he liked anymore because how difficult it was, and he just probably just stopped liking Fortnite. Like, if he's been doing it for years and you play one game for years, you can easily get burnout like that.
Entirely after October 5th, 2019. And as months went by, fans grew more concerned, many even speculating that Fearless had died. Then on February 1st, 2020, he finally posted a new video addressing his fans' concerns.
Guys, I've just gotta say, if y'all watch Fearless, he died. He was at the hospital and he died because of this infection.
And although it was a relief that he was alive, Fearless disappeared again. He then returned again with a live stream half a year later on June 28th.
He probably just stopped like playing the game. Like, the meta was really like, you have to be good at Fortnite to do a lot of the challenges now. He probably just didn't like how Fortnite was heading and got burnt out and quit. Like, again, he maybe would have made enough money to retire. I'm not too sure. I don't know if Fortnite, I don't even know if YouTube monetized people back then. No, I think they would have. Yeah, they would have. But, like, he probably just got sick of the content and went on with his normal life, got a degree, maybe started a normal job, and just decided to go back to normal, man. It's pretty common for YouTubers.
2020, but fans immediately,
like, because they quit doesn't mean they dropped off the face of the earth and died.
He noticed he sounded very different.
I'm having a panic attack. Let's not. Okay, slow down. Stop. One by one.
And completely unlike the energetic creator people once knew.
He's probably just nervous.
What's good, gamers? How we doing? We doing good? All right. So like, I'm shaking. I can't.
His fans could tell something was wrong, but Fearless refused to reveal what it was.
I don't want to get into it. Why I haven't been uploading stuff, but it's personal. I mean, a little bit. And more. Another thing is, it just like, it doesn't matter. What matters is I'm gonna upload soon.
He sounds sad, like something's wrong, and he's going to cry. He's not the same. Please come back for real, Fearless. We miss you. After disappearing for another half a year, Fearless returned to his main channel on December 6, 2020, and uploaded his final video on January 2nd, 2021, and then vanished forever. The only explanation came from his childhood friend, who revealed the truth behind Fearless's disappearance. He had always been a perfectionist who felt pressured to constantly top his previous content. Honestly, whether he comes back or not, I just wanted to be happy and healthy. If he were to post an update, even just an Instagram story saying he's okay, that's fine with me. Nonetheless, we all miss him and we wish him the best. Fearless always reminds me of the good old—
If that was a problem, yeah, he probably just quit, went on to his normal life and stuff like that. Like, eventually, like, majority of the top YouTubers will quit. Like, Mr. Beast will eventually quit. Don't know when. He's making a buttload of money. I don't know whenever he'll quit, but one day he'll quit. A lot of your favorite YouTubers, React YouTubers, gaming YouTubers, give them 6 years, they will quit. Basically, it's because people don't want to spend their life until they're 50 streaming, recording, making videos. A lot of them do until 20 max before they stop posting. It's just like how it is most times with gaming the gaming YouTubers, streamers, and all that. They have a life they have to live in the end.
Days, and he has such original, cheery, and well-made content. Wherever you are, Fear, hope you're happy. Then, on June 12th, 2021, a small YouTuber accidentally ended up playing Fortnite with Fearless.
I feel like snipers are rare. I never see snipers.
I have one. Do you want it?
No, it's yours. Keep it. Like, I know they're back, but I never...
Proving that he's at least alive and gaming. Now, it's been over 4 years with no updates since his mysterious disappearance.
He probably quit Fortnite.
Unlike Fearless's chosen disappearance, FPS Russia's vanishing was anything but voluntary. For years, FPS Russia, aka Kyle Myers, had built an empire around controlled explosions and automatic weapons, hidden behind a fake Russian accent and the persona of Dmitry Potapov. FPS Russia had become YouTube's undisputed king of gun content.
It'd be fun if I showed you my top 3 weapons that I would want in an apocalypse scenario. Doesn't matter whether it's zombies or aliens or a government collapse. I'm gonna show you my top 3 picks.
Millions of subscribers tuned in weekly to watch him obliterate targets with everything from handguns to military-grade weaponry that most people would never see in person. But what most...
Do you think the government forced him to stop doing it, or gun laws? I would say gun laws, surely.
Fans didn't realize was that Kyle's access to these sophisticated weapons depended entirely on one man, his business partner Keith Ratliff. As the holder of a federal firearms license and the co-owner of FPS Industries, a custom firearms fabrication and testing company, Keith was the only reason Kyle could legally access the military-grade weapons that made his channel famous. But in January 2013, everything changed when Keith was found fatally shot in his office. There were no signs of forced entry or a struggle of any kind, and the police believed he may have been silenced by individuals he trusted. And while the case remains unsolved to this day, Keith's death marked the beginning of the end for FPS Russia. About a month of hiatus from Keith's murder, Kyle tried to resurrect the channel, but the government had been watching and they weren't done with Kyle yet. As just weeks after his return, federal agents raided his property over allegations of illegal explosives, and while Kyle proved his innocence at the time, the message was clear. The government had put FPS Russia on their radar. For 4 years, he managed to keep the channel alive while operating under the government's pressure, and his videos continued to rack up millions of views, and his audience remained loyal. But in 2017, FPS Russia simply stopped without any explanation.
I mean, there's some explanation, like, the content was insanely hard to do, plus the video ideas. He can't get military-grade guns anymore, so a lot of the videos are limited, plus, like, the pressure from the government basically keeping an eye on him all the time, him getting raided, probably getting the cops called on him a shit ton of time. That plus, like, his slow decline on views would probably happen because, like, he can't really bring a tank in anymore if it's military grade. But he probably also just got sick of the content. Like,
1 week, Kyle was destroying targets with military hardware. The next week, there was nothing. His fans waited for updates that never came, speculating about everything from injuries to creative burnout. The truth, however, was far more serious than anyone imagined, because in August 2017, Kyle's residence was again raided by federal agents after he allegedly received a substance through the US mail known as butane honey oil, a marijuana concentrate which is illegal in Georgia. Following the arrest, agents from the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives were able to obtain a warrant and have since seized more than 50 firearms. On June 19, 2019, Kyle was sentenced to 2 years probation and 56 days in prison, which he served at Federal Correctional Institution, Talladega, in 2019, as well as a fine in the amount of $7,500.
Yeah.
But for him, the real punishment came after, because as a convicted felon, Kyle could no longer legally own firearms in the US. Today, Kyle remains active as a co-host of the popular podcast Painkiller Already, where he engages in discussions about pop culture, gaming, personal stories, and his past experiences as FPS Russia. While Kyle lost his career to legal...
I guess he switched content, so he's still alive just making videos, he just had to switch, so... It's not that bad, it just kind of sucks.
Troubles beyond his control, Corp's husband is now working on projects that keep him completely out of the spotlight. After Corp's husband
I'm pretty sure I know why. I've heard some stories about this from other YouTubers that post post videos about this. Apparently people were like obsessed on what he looks like. They thought he was some deity, but then there was like a rumor about what he looked like, and everybody's dreams got crushed because he wasn't like a god-looking person, and everybody started shit-talking whoever this person was. So if it was him, people were just shit-talking what he looked like, which is fucked. Like, his community was shit.
Uploaded to over 10 million subscribers with his deep voice and Among Us content.
Yo, Corpse, what's going on?
Hello, friend.
Wow.
What?
Okay. Kick Saikuno.
The pressure for a face reveal became overwhelming, but when he was doxxed in March 2021, the harassment was brutal. I knew he was ugly. Unsubbed and unfollowed Corpse after seeing that face reveal. Like, I thought he was gonna be hot, but he's just some ugly creep.
Like what the fuck? What is wrong with you, man? Like, this is what is wrong with people. Like, she should have been banned off of YouTube for even saying this.
Ew. And even before he got doxxed, Corpse's physical health had already gotten worse.
I have no fucking clue why I just randomly woke up one day and couldn't move my arm. Like, I have no fucking clue. I think I've dissociated so much to where I just don't care anymore.
And his chronic pain conditions left him unable to perform the most basic tasks.
My entire arm doesn't go numb, and like, at my absolute worst, I remember crawling to the door to get groceries and barely being able to do that. I tried to pour cereal, and then when I went to like lift the spoon to my mouth to eat it, I couldn't do it.
His mental health was spiraling just as badly.
When I was doing those Among Us streams first starting, like literally like 20 minutes before some of them, I was literally like cutting my face with razor blades, and then I just get on in front of.
And as a result, on November 23rd, 2021, Corpse uploaded his final YouTube video. He left with no explanation, no goodbye, just silence. He didn't abandon us, we lost him. We truly didn't deserve this man. But if Corpse sees this, just to let you know,
yeah, his community was like horrid, man.
After refusing to look at the doxed pics, we really respect your wishes. With so many fans wondering where he's been, during a YouTube live stream, Valkyrie provided an update about Corpse, saying the following.
Corpse is okay, you guys. We still regularly talk to him.
That's crazy.
I think he's just taking a break from the internet. He's good. He's good.
And another friend and streamer, Saikuno, also addressed many people's questions during his stream.
Corpse has Twitter. He's got SoundCloud. He's got a whole bunch of social media platforms. You kind of realize that the reason you don't know is because he probably doesn't want to talk about whatever, so...
Showing that Corpse husband is alive and well, but chose to stay away from the...
I mean, anybody would with that community, though. Like, his community was one of the worst ever.
If you enjoyed this video, you'll probably like these ones as well.
I did. W video. If you do enjoy videos like this, leave a like, subscribe, comment down below what video I'm going to react to next, and that's me signing off.